Okay, so basically today is the start of the summer programme for our underage teams, the under 18s, youths and schools, and under 19s and also under 20s. Well, from our perspective, it's just to give them that impression of Leinster, what Leinster is about, the values of Leinster, and really that work rate and that work ethic and the values of being humble and being tight as a group and representing all 12 counties in the province. And that's partly the reason why we're here in Carlow, thanks to St. Lawrence O'Toole's. It's just recognising the whole province and these guys getting that opportunity to put on the jersey, hopefully in the Interpros, to represent all 12 counties and all their families and friends. So each person's ambition is going to be different, but we're just giving them that little introduction into putting on the blue jersey, and hopefully that'll be the start of another progression for them into either 19s to 20s, potentially an academy or an A team. So it's kind of a progression to representing Leinster at whatever level. There's no one clear path. There's always opportunities if guys don't make it that they can come back in around. If you're not here today, there's always opportunities, and there's plenty of examples throughout recent past of guys who didn't make these squads but have still shown the quality of resilience that we're really looking for to get back into a Leinster squad.
So today is our first day of pre-season for the summer programme, and we have 4 teams coming through. So what we're looking at mainly is their body composition, so their body weight and skin folds, their lower limb power, so we have 2 jumps for that variation. Then we're looking at their speed over 10 to 30 metres, and then we do a yo-yo test which assesses their aerobic capacity. What we're looking to do is every test we do here relates to how the performance is on a pitch. So what we can do is we can develop profiles for each player individually, and from there we can tailor their programming or what their needs are based on what their weaknesses or strengths are. So for example, if someone's power is below average or something that's not up to scratch in his position, we can tailor his S&C program to suit his needs. Or for another example, if his aerobic conditioning isn't up to scratch, then again we can add an extra conditioning blocks to help him get up to speed as soon as possible. In 6 weeks' time we'll be retesting them, and it's vital that they get up to the certain criteria that we have for the players.
It's a tricky process going that young, but yeah, junior cup level or the equivalent for the clubs is kind of the Shane Hogan Cup. So those age groups are around 15, 16. So you kind of start building your information around the lads then and a database. But at the same time, you're always conscious to have a little bit of patience for guys that mightn't be in those and still could come good at maybe a 16, 17-year-old or even 18. So it is, I suppose, around that junior cup, Shane Hogan Cup age that we start the process, and this is probably the second year after that process, the 19s, that we'll have tracked them. Not all of these guys maybe have starred in their junior cup teams or Shane Hogan, but they really started to come good last year, and that's why we see them here today.